Hello, hello, ladies. You ladies know the deal. I hope you got up, you prayed, and you meditated, ladies. But most of all, I hope you got up today. I'm out early. Been up for a while. Of course, it's important that we get that special time in the morning to reflect, to renew our minds. And we are coming up on the end of a year. One more day. So, what perfect day for Throwback Thursday to fall on? A day before the last day of the year. So, today is a special throwback, I believe, for the whole world because we are all in agreement that today we are in the old getting ready to go into the new. We are physically there. Today is the official throwback. And that means today is the day that we can actually sit in the throwback day to go back and take the time today to reflect. And I pray and I hope that you ladies do that today. I hope that you get up and not worry about the small details. Y'all know me, ladies. You ladies know the deal. But most of all, I hope you get up expecting, again, like I said, I got up early. If you see the sun shining on this side, let me show y'all. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see that because the way I got my camera hooked on here. But it is a beautiful day. I have actually been out here this morning just, wow, being in awe of God and the fact that what today is and why this Thursday is so amazing. First of all, every day is an amazing day. But today, it just feels so official to us really appreciating and celebrating throwback. So I wanted to come on here early, ladies. Again, I've been up for a while, meditating, thanking God for so many great things He did. So many great things that I thought He should have done, but He didn't. But it was great because He didn't do it, because He knew why He didn't do it. I've been just reflecting on what He told me in 2021 about Him coming after the one, leaving the 99. Not that the 99 were not important, but it was the fact that the 99 were in place and He was coming after the ones that were out of place, that felt lost, that felt abandoned, that felt unloved, that felt unworthy, that felt like God was not with them, that felt like they had made so many mistakes that they couldn't do it again, that they were being targeted by God rather than being chosen by God. So I just been in awe of that type of 2021 reflection, how God came after the one. You ladies know I tell you all the time, I'm the one. My children are the one. My grandchildren are the one. And you're the one if you are part of a movement towards being in the presence of God at best as possible. We're not perfect, so we're never going to perfectly get anything right, because that in itself will try to make us become our own gods, and we are not our own gods. I know there's a lot of saying going around like, oh, you're a little God, you're a little God. Let's not get that twisted. Yes, we know that we were made in His image, but we are not the almighty sun shining on me right now. We are not that. We did not hang that sun in the sky. We did not cause the wind to blow. We do not cause rain to come from the sky. Now, here's the great thing about us being in the image of that almighty God. We can ask for those things and it shall be given. We can seek it and we will find it. We can knock and the door will be open, because those are the promises when we are in God through the Son of God, which is Christ. So I just want to encourage you ladies to today, throw back this Thursday like you've never thrown back before. It's always great to see the little cute posts that we throw back with this, and this. But let's go deeper, ladies. Let's go deeper. Go in deeper. We're getting ready to come into 2022. 2021, God left the 99 and he came after you. 2022, God says, now that I've come after you, I'm going to pair you personally. Now you won't have to walk 2022 alone. I'm going to repair some broken things in your family. I'm going to repair some broken things in your finances. I'm going to repair some broken things in your heart. I'm going to repair some relationships, and the two are going to walk together as I have written in the word that's going to become the living truth. We are getting ready to get into 2022. 2022 means truth. 2022 means God is promising us to see the manifestations of why 2020 vision was so blurred, why 2021 was the ones he came after, and why 2022 he is pairing so that his strength can be made perfect. Remember, we are studying Gideon, and we are talking finishing the year strong. I think it was perfect the way God gave it to me. It couldn't have been a better character. Of course, God knows it all. He knows why he does it. But I am just in awe of why he chose Gideon and how simple it is to see Gideon in our days. And that's why you guys see me hashtag Gideon Girls, because we are Gideon Girls. Again, I minister I've been called to bring the women into the deep. And again, like I tell you ladies, I'm writing a book, and I'll be able to explain my truly believe the reason why God has called me to women. And I touch the hearts of men. I touch the hearts of men. My God, he's given me the hearts of men, but he's given me the mission of women, to bring the women out of the deep. Of course, you ladies know I got 3 beautiful daughters. And I never had a son, but I have 2 wonderful, wonderful grandsons, and 2 beautiful, walking in strength and love and strong and Christ-centered, focused hearts, granddaughters, 1 11 and 1 3. You guys know Ryan and Naya. And you haven't seen a lot of Adrian Jr. and Angelo, but in 2022, you're going to get a chance to meet these little kings, because we're hoping God for big things in manifesting them back into our fold. We're trusting God for it. But I'm going to go back to saying why I was saying that. I come on here, and a lot of times I tell you ladies that I've been called to minister to women. 1, because I'm a mother of girls. But most of all, there was some chain breaking that had to happen through the women in my lineage. And I didn't have a son. I didn't know how to be loved, how to accept love. I couldn't understand the complexity of a male. So my daughter had boys. Why am I saying all that? I'm saying that because although I didn't understand the complexity of boys, these little boys were born into this earth, and they had my heart, and I had theirs. So I know that that's where God has me with the male gender. Okay, and again, he's took the filthy part out of any relations when it comes to the heart of a man. God has set me on a pure path to, 1, yes, I'm a single woman, and I am, like every woman, praying that God will pair me with the man that he has perfectly designed for me, that has a heart to love me the way God loves me, honor me the way God honor me, touch me the way God says he should touch me. But I myself have to have a heart that is for him. And sometimes, ladies, when you have had that challenge in coming from different backgrounds of being hurt, you ladies know the deal. I tell you all the time, I had a domestic violence situation in my first marriage. Again, he and I are over it. I bless him. We're good. We're good with each other. We forgiven. He's a great father and grandfather. So no scars against. I mean, no, nothing against him. Those are just our scars. But it made us better people. So there's no ill feel about him. But my testimony is my truth. And there were some situations in my first marriage that did not feel good, but God took it and worked it together for my good. Okay, so now let me fast forward. So my ministry is designed to help a woman get through the hurt of a man and put her focus on the man, Christ. And that's why I always say I'm called to women. Not that I don't minister to men, but I'm called mission to take into the deep women, because I have been deeply hurt, but I have been deeply healed. I have been deeply shown and taught by God. But however, I got 2 grandsons. And if I can't learn to love a man respectfully and forgive a man respectfully, there's no way I can open my heart to them. So I thank God that he has called me to women, but my heart is for the male. So to God be the glory. And that's what I'm saying for that, ladies. But in 2022, God is going to do some amazing things, and you have to start manifesting it, and you have to start believing that, you know, the 2 in 2022 is what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on you're not alone. You don't have to have a lot of people. Sometimes all you need is one person to believe in you. Sometimes all you need on this earth is one person to say, hey, I see you. All you might need is one person to walk beside you when you feel like you just need someone. So in 2022, God says, I'm going to do more with less. And in his word, he tells us where 2 or 3 are gathered, I'm in the midst. So God is saying in 2022, I'm going to walk this thing out with you, but I'm going to put someone on this earth to hold your hand physically. And you're going to discern who that is, because in 2021, I came after you. I walked with you personally. It was lonely. It was hard. I can testify to that. You know, 2021 was, woo, it was a break some chains. It was a sweat. It was everything. But thank God I've been through the fire, because now, 1, I'm not afraid when the flames come up. 2, I know that the fire with God bringing me through it won't consume me. And 3, I know that now the golden in me is the fire that I had to go through. So in 2022, ladies, when I say finish 2021 strong, I mean you become weak and let God be strong. What you don't have, trust me, God is about to do. And your family being repaired as my family, God has already promised me, and I'm starting to see the manifestation of that. I don't know if some of you ladies follow my daughters. I haven't posted any pictures of our night a couple of nights ago. When was that? Wednesday. Wednesday. We all had dinner, and it was just lovely. No, it was Tuesday. I'm sorry. It was Tuesday night. And then we ended up, we all spent the night at my oldest daughter's house, and we laughed and we talked. But if I tell you, ladies, again, I tell you, I'm writing a book. The book is only going to be so that, 1, God will get the glory. But most of all, that I will not cast my pearls to swines on a platform, not calling you ladies swines, but when I'm saying a platform that does not give the credit to people that are actually trying to touch people in an authentic way without it being about, competing on a level of how you have to sound, how you have to look, how you have to react. No, I want God's story to be told in my life, and I don't want any captions on any media. So my book will do that. It will be authentic. It will be real. It will be entertaining. And when I say entertaining, I don't mean to make it be about me, but it'll be something that God is going to use to be creatively, to be able to captivate you through my story. So, again, I say all that to say that the other night, what God did with my daughter, my oldest daughter, and I thank her so much, at that Bianca. That's my oldest daughter, and she brought the family together for dinner. We didn't get a chance to spend together on Christmas because we all had our own plans, but God's plans was perfect because we had our own moment. While everyone else had already had theirs, we had a special moment that she created, and it was so beautiful. And afterwards, she gave everybody journals, and this is my oldest daughter, so I'm like, wow, God, like she did it so perfectly. The restaurant was a beautiful restaurant, nice setting. We laughed, we took pictures. They did the gram thing, I did the Grammy thing. I spent time with my oldest granddaughter, which is her daughter. We had such a great time, and I just have been reflecting on that today as this is Throwback Thursday, because I've been like, wow, God, like, you know what me and my children have been through. You know some of the trauma that we have been through. God, you know what has been placed in our lives, what has been mocked, what has been a fight to hold on to. You know what you have decided to take away from us. You know, God, God, you know everything we have humbly surrendered to have this night on Tuesday. So as I'm sitting there at the table with my daughters and my oldest granddaughter, and the other grandkids were not there for all different circumstances. But I was thankful to God because I was sitting there and I said, God, this is a table that has been prepared for us in the presence of our enemies. Because even the ones that were not able to be there, okay, I'm sitting there thinking, God, you are preparing this table for them to come. So I was in admiration of my oldest daughter for picking such an exquisite, classy, beautiful place. I was in awe that God had provided the provisions to her hands, through her hands. And I was honored that she was leading the legacy that I should always expect God to grant when I've surrendered them to Him, but most of all when she's in alignment to what God has promised me as my firstborn. So as I was sitting there, I was just in awe, like, wow, God. And I was just grateful. I was grateful. So we had a long, wonderful night full of laughter. It was so amazing that as we were sitting out there taking pictures, because you know how it is, y'all. The gram, we want them to know all the little details. I mean, my daughters was flashing pictures, and I was loving every moment of it because we hadn't had a chance to be able to just enjoy things without any agenda, without any pressure to say no, or, I just let them be. And, but anywho, it started getting a little misty, and my daughter kept saying, it's about to rain, but they were still snapping pictures because the scenery was so beautiful there. And, but my point to say that, to bring that up, was the fact that God held the rain off to be able to give them that moment to continue to take those pictures. And the rain never came. It just kind of drizzled, but God stopped the rain. It was so, I just felt such a God wink. God was like confirming, this is over. Yeah, it's going to feel like it's going to rain, because how many of you know when you've gone through something, like we're studying Gideon, Judges chapter 6 through chapter 8. Gideon had been through so much that Gideon was afraid to step out and get to the victory. So when you've gone through a lot, any little sprinkle on your nose, you think the rain is coming. You think you got to stop what you're doing. You think you got to run inside. But God says, I caused the rain and I can tell it when to stop. I can make it mist on you. But if you ask me to make it stop because you want to enjoy this moment, I see you. I watch the sparrows, so I'll make that rain stop. And He did it. But it wasn't just about the physical rain. I saw it as, God, you have, like, this level of storms are over. And again, like I said, everything has not been physically manifested, but I believe God for it. So I'm just patiently waiting on it. And I pray that you are too, ladies. I pray that you are too. So as you do your Throwback Thursday, take your time today. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush. Take your time and just reflect on what has really happened in your life. Good, what you may call bad, but it's not really bad. What you might call evil, but it really might be an opportunity for you to look at things in a way to learn. Again, I had to learn that. And just kind of, like start to be amazed at the new thing and start expecting the new thing, even that you don't have it right now. If you're hoping for a home in 2022, say, God, send me to the person, because it'll be you, and then he'll send you to the next person, and y'all pair the realtor that can give me, good morning, the realtor that can give me all the information I need to inform myself or to prepare on how I fix my credit to get into that home, God, because me and my children and my legacy, we deserve it, not because we are good, but because we are your children. We are yours, and you said there is no lack in the kingdom, that you came so we can have life and have it more abundantly, and start to look at open houses, even though you don't have the money in the bank, even though you don't even have the application, even though nothing is approved. I'm telling you my truth. I'm doing it now. Remember, as I encourage you, I encourage myself. So do that, ladies, and start to, if you're hoping for a new vehicle because that's the image to your business, go walk out on a lot. Go test drive that car, touch it, feel it. Let God know that you are touching in agreement with him. You are touching in agreement with him because you believe him for it. But most of all, you are a faith walking, believing woman of God. Okay? Again, I tell you ladies all the time that we are in a season where everything has filters. Everything has filters. But our faith don't have to have a filter. Our faith doesn't have to have a mask. We can understand that we don't have to hide anything from God, and there's nothing that can get to us when God is guarding us. So 2022, ladies, and today, as this is the last Throwback Thursday in the year of 2021, make it count. Make it count. Today, ladies, go into the deep. Your deep. Remember, just like we say on Mosaic Level Up Bible Study, let no one spoon feed you. Hello, beautiful. Let me see. I ain't got on my glasses, y'all. I can barely see because the sun is in my eyes. But I thank you. I see the love right back at you, beautiful. God bless you and your family as we are cuffing. We are cuffing this new year. We are hugging it. We are embracing it. We are finishing 2021 strong mind, body, and soul. We are holding. Okay. So I was just encouraging you ladies, go into the deep today. Don't worry about if people think you look quirky. You see, the only way to walk authentically with God is never to worry about what people think. Never to put a filter on your heart with God. Never to think that you have to have your lipstick right, your hair right. Before I get on the gram, I got to be slayed. Oh, wait, I don't look good in that picture, so don't post that. No, listen, you want authentic followers. A lot of people that are following people, it's about what they want. It's about what they want. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being an influencer, and God will give you the numbers, because he need us to be in great numbers. He need for us to influence in a big way. But what I'm saying is, don't relax and it'll organically happen, because you can't lose with God. But at the same time, do what makes you look a little different from everybody, okay? Do what makes you look a little different from everybody. Don't be afraid. Thank you for all the love. I see you, beautiful. I see you. I thank you for the love right back at you. So be authentic. Be authentic, man. Let some of your ugly sides out on Instagram. Like, Be you. Just be you. Just trust that you are enough. Just trust that whoever rolling with you, they should already be okay to roll with you. This is the time to drop those fake and phonies off the side of the road. Pray for them, because a woman of God never leaves an enemy, what we might see as an enemy, okay? And people are not your enemy because you don't get along with them. Now, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is haters, okay? Let's use today's term, haters. Don't think that, you got to have everybody rolling with you, and everybody rolling with you is with you. Not everybody rolling with you is with you, Some people are with you so that if you get out and go to the store and leave your keys in, they can take off with your car. Okay? Because they ain't got a vehicle of their own. And I'm saying that figuratively. Like, everybody rolling with you ain't rolling with you. They just rolling with you because you got a car and they don't. So, it's time to stop trying to, drop the fake people. Pray for them. Pray that, hey, sis, I love you. But, in 2021... yeah, I did all I can, but you know what? I'm kind of over these conversations that we have. I'm kind of over. I'm coming with how great my day was, and you trying to compare your day to my day. I'm telling you what I'm dreaming of, and you telling me how it can't be done. It's time to drop that person off the side. You know what I'm saying? Let them, leave them at that restaurant with some food and some taxi money. Okay? Drop them. Excuse me. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just keeping it real. A lot of us have not gotten to where God wants us to be, not because of any fault of our own. We're great people, but we're carrying our own leeches with us. We're walking into greatness with people that are clicking down weights on our ankles. And we're wondering why we're so tired. We're wondering why we're so demotivated. We're wondering why energy is being sucked out of us. Okay? Time out for that. We got to get to what God has for us. Why? Because He have to be made manifest in 2022. It's time for us to say the goodness of what God did. Yes, we've been through some things. Yes, we're still hoping for some things. No, we're not perfect. Yes, we're going to mess up. No, we're not having expectations that we can always reach, but we're not giving up. We're still hoping. We're not perfect, but we're aligning ourselves with people that are trying as we are trying. And the ones that do not want, stop putting them in your car. Stop putting them in your car and complaining about them, because they make you a big complaint in life. Okay? And then, you end up looking at, everybody as the fault, when honestly, you got the keys. It's your car. You can choose to tell that person, hey, I love you, but I'm going to drop you off at this diner. I'm going to make sure you eat, and I'm going to give you a little change. Catch the bus, catch your Uber. I love you. God bless you. He did it for me. He'll do it for you. So I ain't going to worry about nobody hurting you, because I'm going to be praying for you as I drive off. Okay? Because prayer saves lives. We're not saviors, and we have to get out of that savior mentality. We're not talking, and let me say this, ladies, okay? And I'm going to get ready to get off of here. But I don't ever want y'all to mistake what I'm saying and what God has given me to give to you, ladies, as this new spiritual path of self-love. Oh, it's all about me. No, God is not like that. That's not the God we serve. It's not the God we serve. But the God we serve do tell us that if you enter a home and they receive you, the Bible says, then go in and eat with them, because they received you. Y'all on the same page. But the Bible also says, if they don't receive you, you leave with your peace. You dust your feet off and leave with your peace. And when you leave, they'll know that a man or woman of God, a prophet of God, was among them. So God Himself says, don't stay somewhere where people are disturbing your peace. Leave with your peace. Pray for them, and they're going to know when you left the room, because that's how great you were impacting their lives. And sometimes you have to leave where you're not having peace in order to make peace for the person that didn't have peace with you being that close. Because Not all your haters hate you. They're so intimidated by your presence that it disturbs their spirit. So leaving helps them. So you bless them by leaving, and you bless yourself. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, kingdom talk is not about it's self-love. I'm all about me, because I don't vibe with that out here in the world right now. I really don't vibe with that. I just don't vibe with that. I just can't vibe with that. You know what I'm saying? But I do vibe with the simple fact that, I can't spoon feed you. You're a grown woman. Chew this meat up. You're a grown woman. Put on this gear. Let's go into the deep. You're a grown woman. If you call on God like I called on God, or if I teach you like he taught me, if I give it to you, he'll give it to me to give to you. And if you receive it, you gonna eat. If you take this medicine, you gonna be healed. But if you fight and scratch me, put my, you want to scratch my eyes out with your words, and you want to kick me in the kneecap when I'm trying to walk, I got to let you go. But I'm going to keep praying for you, because that's my cross. That's my beat and battered like Christ. So I'm going to pray for you, sis. But I don't have to let you beat me, because Christ did it all. He went to the cross with them scars and them beats. I don't have to do that. What I have to do is continue to love above all things. And love does not mean allowing you to negatively impact my life. So that's what I just wanted to clarify that, ladies, because again, the self-love, yes, I get the self-love, but I don't mean it in a selfish way. It's not kingdom way. Kingdom way is not selfish. If somebody is struggling because they cannot help themselves, then kingdom way is to, help that person. Because it's not an intention that they don't want to. They can't. This new self-love says, I can't handle helping you because I got to live. So I'm going to abandon you while I know you can't help yourself. I rebuke that. That's not self-love. That's evil. That's evil. A lot of this self-love stuff is evil. It's evil. I'm just going to keep it real. But I ain't going to end it that way, ladies, because this sun is shining. It's bright. Y'all showing me some love, and I'm showing y'all some love. I thank God for y'all. And we getting ready to end this year strong. Man, today, ladies, get outside, walk, go to a park. If you work on your lunch break, just walk and eat. Find somewhere. Get to let God speak to you before you go to a party and let man. I know a lot of people are doing church services, and that's great. But again, God will speak to you. Get intimate with God. Take your clothes off with God today. Get naked. Go before Him, thanking Him. And it ain't about perfection. Don't worry about what you did last night. God says every morning His mercies renew again. So you got a new chance. Amazing is your grace today. Take advantage of it and get in the presence of God and thank Him for what He's about to do. Thank Him for what He's done. Thank Him for what He didn't do, because He knows the plans. But most of all, He tells us, Romans 8:28, all things must work together for the good of those that love Him and are called according to His purpose. And you ladies know the deal. As I always say, hashtag God is thrifty. Nothing wasted in the kingdom, okay? So anyway, ladies, I'm going to get out of here. I have some errands to run. I have some things to do. I got some preparations to be made manifest. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to be in my head today. As I'm here on this earth, I'm really not going to be here. I'm walking it, but I'm in the deep. I promise you, ladies, I'm in the deep. So God bless you. I pray you watch the birds today. The Bible tells us if He provides for the birds, will He not much more provide for you? God got this one. Take your hands off of it, Gideon girls. We got this victory. God going to do more with less. Watch Him do it. Trust me, I know it all too well. All right, ladies. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. I love you. God bless you, beautiful. And I'm going to have to see who you are. Your name is not familiar to me, but I appreciate both of you ladies for joining me. Have a blessed day. And Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year, okay? We're going to manifest that as a Happy New Year. You be safe. And you just come into that New Year strong, okay? 2022. Pairing, unity. You're not going to walk it alone, okay? Love you. Love you to roar in pieces.